Hey guys, Typhon Skyber here, and welcome to what we're talking about. The different topic on this video, what we're going to talk about is physical copy versus digital copy, or you can talk about streaming service on in this video. So yeah, okay, so today's is this topic right now. So all right, let's talk about right here. So all right, so let's talk about if you want to talk about a streaming service or digital copy, or if you talk about the physical copy for later on in this what happens. So now let's talk about there's a good thing or it's a really bad thing that, let's say for example, if you want to talk about a streaming service first, so let's talk about that one. For example, if you want to go Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus, and some of the other streaming services, what was going on. And if you want to go to streaming service, then whatever you can watch whatever you want. Like for example, on the screen, the web movies types and all you want. There's action scenes, comedy, horror, adventure, comic books, movies, or whatever. So when you're looking at something, I was looking up at the same thing right here. You can see it behind me, the monitor screen. That's my family left them like this. So, all right, let's say for example, if you want to go Netflix, Hulu, or Disney Plus, for example, whatever, just like whatever you're looking for exactly, and like a figure tips or whatever, you think about when you want to talk about which movies or TV shows or whatever, so you can find out what's going on. And then you could click this whatever you want, then it says, or you have to look for, it says the other ones, what was iTunes or Amazon Prime or some of the others. It's like on a personal laptop, the tablets or any stuff like that. Especially here, I don't know. So let's say if you want to looking for TV shows or movies, then you have to type down. It says, oh look, I found this, and there's I found out says whatever you want, and then well, I don't have to buy anything that go outside and wasted gas or walking or something like that. Oh, there it is, and then I'll keep it watch it. I understand that it was called lazy. It was called very lazy. So yeah, I'm very lazy is because then I gotta figure out what types and whatever I want. But the problem is that whatever happens, then if whatever is gonna go, what if you have those movies right here, whatever that happens, and if it's not there no more. Like for example, yeah, I was trying to looking for any types of TV shows or movies on Netflix. For example, Netflix, I typed out on whatever, it says, boom, there it is, and then I click it, save it, like favorites or whatever. Whatever that happens in it, if it's not there, it's me really pisses me off, and I go, it's unavailable until like at the end of the month or something like that. So I can't quite remember sure, for example, if it's not there. So, and yeah, it's very disappointed. And even if it's the same TV shows or whatever, when you were found out what it is or not, because it's really pissing me off, and I can't even find it. It says the same thing happens on Netflix. But Hulu or Disney Plus, I cannot recommend this because this is gonna be the same. And speaking of what happened a few months ago, because Disney Plus was there, all these the Disney stuff like Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and even National Treasure or National Geographic or something like that. I didn't even know this. It's because of this documentary or something like that. So, but I never bother in this streaming services, any types of whatever you get. And there's some other ones like Tubi, Roku, or Pluto. Yeah, but it's like a free stuff movies that I got. But unfortunately, I don't know. I was keep looking something that's not even what I want. But I'm just like, but prefer the physical copy. I'm talking about that point later. And long story short, there was one. It really bothers me because then if I seen this same happens in Netflix, like whatever that happens, then like I said, like whatever happened, it's there or that it's not there. Like for example, I watched Everybody Loves Raymond. Okay, so I'm trying to. It was a way back a couple months, couple years ago before it's not there. So it's really pissing me off, and I can't find it anywhere. So, and I'll just rather buy the physical copy when I have a chance, and if I see it, I'll get them eventually or not. Who knows? For the future remains. So, but anytime those movies that what you get is this is the one right there. So, and it's too much handle that I cannot afford this. It says you have to buy a $7 or $10 on this website like every month, or 1 year you have to pay the whole thing like $60 or something like that, like until 1 year. I don't know what is going on. So not only Netflix came, it's because Hulu came before Disney Plus, or some of the other ones like Universal or Nickelodeon has streaming services, or some of the others, and it's kind of ridiculous. And I don't know what's going to happen until, and what would happens to the TV cable, it's not there. But if you go to the streaming services is on there, it's just like TV cable. It's like on the internet. So that really bothers me if I see I want the antenna or something like that, because I have somewhere it's on the background. I can't even look at it. It's the cheapest channels that I not much that I have. So I just rather buy my own physical copies, which is, I prefer the physical copies to buy that. But if I seen the streaming services like Netflix or Hulu, like I said before, the ones that I was looking or not, it really bothers me, because then I can't even afford that. So I was trying to buy a physical copy. It's just too much buying, and I can whatever I get. So, but if not, who knows? So now let's talk about very quickly about the digital copy. So let's talk about the good thing, the physical copy. So after this, like I said before, the streaming services, it looks really bad, because it's, if you want to looking at those, when you type those movies wherever you want, it's fine, but whatever that happens, it's not there before. So that it really bothers me. So, and it goes bang, like Thanos snap the fingers, and it's not there. But sometimes that they'll bring back, or some of the others it's not. But like, it's same as like Netflix. But Hulu or Disney Plus, it still remain going on. And yeah, it's kind of that bothers me that what happens then. Like, but this is really why I'm done streaming services. But I'm not saying that I'm done, because whatever that happens to those, my favorite shows or TV shows or movies, it's not there. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And then they took away. This is why I'm done with this. So, and now let's talk about the digital copy very quickly, but let's talk about physical copy in my own hands. For example, let's talk about, for example, I got this recently. I have a few months ago when I was on a vacation, then I will reviewing it for remain into the future. For example, like DVDs or Blu-rays. I didn't have not much time. The VHS as well, because I was talking about the VHS. So yeah, it's on there somewhere, but I didn't have much time because this is recording at this video. So, for example, I was trying to find, for example, on Netflix, if I seen a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for example, it's on DVD, right? So you can see right here, I got my very own hands, right? So you can see right here, it looks very exactly the same. The one that says the vehicle Ninja Turtles van or something like that, but I never bought to it. So this is much better than other ones. But guess what? It's the same duplicates, the DVDs, but you can tell the idea. So, but whatever that happens then, if you have your own physical copy, and you have it right there. So I have no problem. I'm gonna until when I found out if it's really priced down or on sale, I could buy it. So, and thankfully, I got my own hands. But this is a DVD, the complete classic series collection of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you guess it right here. So I was trying to find out, but I'm trying to figure out any streaming services. It's not there. So I got my own hands, thankfully. Not only that, for example, I'm just trying to find out the Netflix. Like, for example, the Addams Family, the first 2 movies, it's on there. But the first movie, it's there. But a sequel was there, but whatever that happens, it's not there. It bothers me. So a good thing I got my own physical copies. Let's say I got right here, so I got no problem with this. So you have it right here. It's a two movie collection. The first 2 movies, that's the 90s. And let me see if you have it here, right here. It says to disc, right? Okay, so you have it right there. You can see. And I will review this or not because I was trying to give you for an example. Wherever that happens, if it's not on Netflix, then you have your own physical copy right here. It's a Blu-ray, but I never bothered DVDs if I did because I like those Blu-rays movies. If I seen it, then I got my own hands right now. So, and there's a new movie, Addams Family 2019, the animated movie, and I will get that eventually next time after I got this. But whatever that happens, then if it's there or it's not there on the Netflix. So good thing I have this right here, for example. So, and of course I got the rest of them. You got the idea. Like for example, I got Aquaman Blu-ray, right? But it's a combo. But for example, I got the Aquaman like Blu-ray and DVD or Blu-ray DVD. You can see right here, right? You can see it. You guessed it. It's a different colors. The staff, the disc. Looks really good, but let me put I'm not gonna show the codes because the scanners or whatever, but you can see right here, this is a digital copy. It looks like digital code or some kind of digital movie, and you can see right here, for example, yeah, I'm not gonna show the numbers or scanners because of something right there. So you guys the idea. It's on there, and you guys did also. When it says right here, it says the digital movie. It says you have to download on. For example, look at this. Look at this image. For example, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. But the screenshot photos, the heroes or whatever. But you can see the monitor screen, tablets or laptops or whatever. So this bothers me. The most of it is why did I need this digital copy movie? Whatever. And it sucks because you want to make more money and then you're going to make, it says movies anywhere, like those commercials it's like on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. So, but you can see right here. So here's what we're going to do. Remove this, get this out. And if you don't need it, if you want to sell or not, if it's still going on when it expires or not, and you have your own, this physical copy right here, Aquaman, for example. So if you have in your own hands, this is a Blu-ray and DVD combo, and of course a digital movie or something like that because you have it right here. So, and the same thing as Godzilla, the King of Monsters. I have the first one, but it's on containers. But this is a Godzilla, the King of Monsters. And guess what? Yeah. Same thing happens, but oh wait, the blanks, but I'm not gonna show it, but you guessed it. And yeah, you guessed the idea. Now, same thing. I like this one. This is better. So, and what happens then after this, and that's digital copy for you, but you know why you need those? It doesn't make no sense. So, the good thing though, I never buys one each movies. Like a separate, or for example, if you wanted the complete sets, for example, Men in Black trilogy, I like these. It's very simple. Look at this, and you see right here. But let me see if I remove this, the sequel, Men in Black 2. The first one it's up behind, but if you want to put a Men in Black 2 on behind of the third movie, and then you have it right here, no digital codes. So, bang, there you go. So. It looks very good. It's better if you want to buy one each movies of the sub-rated movies or whatever. If you wanted the trilogy, you got this right here. I like this simple. I like that one. And or if you get a double or triple feature, like for example Scooby-Doo's movies, the live action movies, the first two. I like that one, and I got this, and I just got a 7-Elevens. I forgot to mention another ones that I bought on Best Buy. It's on sale, but this one's I found now the 7-Elevens. If I seen it, if they don't have a FYE or Best Buy or whatever, any places, I finally got my own hands Scooby-Doo the first two movies. So you have it right here. So, well, you get the point, and yeah, or for example, so, well, you get the idea. My point is, if you have your own physical copies, if you haven't collected those movies right here, so I'm okay with this. If you guys, do you guys agree me with this or not? So just whatever it takes, and you have to collect it or whatever. So, and yeah, that's all I have to say is about this. So, what do you guys think about the physical copies versus digital copy or streaming service? I don't think is streaming services is gonna get. It's too much handle about the wasting more money, because why not buy in your own hands? For example, I'm just gonna show you the whole thing, and look at this. I got my own hands. I don't have to deal with that, the digital copy movies or the streaming services. If it's still there, if it bothers me, what happens, it's disappeared. So sometimes they bring back or not. I don't need to bother with this. So now I'd rather buy in physical copies, like I said before. So that's all I have to say this about this. And that's all there is to that. And what do you guys think? Comments below, and don't forget click like, and don't forget subscribe on my channel and click on the icon bell. You guys see the idea. So, and that's all I have to say about this. If you have your own physical copies, movies or TV shows, you have everything in your hands right now. So you don't need the streaming services. I just wait until the price down, because it's a regular price, and I'm not gonna deal with this until if it's on sale or price down. I'm okay with that. Like $5 or $10 or even $1, I could get that. So like I said before, I forgot to mention that one before. So, and that's what it is to that. And like I said before, what do you guys think? Let me know. And this is my physical copy versus digital copy or streaming services, is because, like I said before, it's too much handle. But I'd rather the physical copy was better than what's going to happen, and still holds up. And I don't know what's going to happen in this Remain the Future, and still going on in physical copies. When I was going to my own thing, and look what I got. Hey, look what I got, you know. And so, yeah, let's see what happens until Remain at the Future, whatever it's on there. So anyway, so like I said before, so all right, so thank you guys for watching for about physical copy versus digital copy or streaming services, because it's really too much handle. So okay, that's what it's that. So this is Tybone Skyberg on my second channel. I'll see you around, guys, and take care.